Is this thing on? What are we, how are the levels, guys? How are we sounding? 5 by 5. Okay. I'm gonna, check something here. Let's see. Where's this stupid thing? There it is. There it is. 3. Come on, stupid. Come on, stupid. No. 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 Maybe. Doing one of those LED light things. Whatever. F it. Let us thank No IQ for the generosity, dude. So kind of you. Let's just get right into the stream so I could have some animated money drop from the top of the thing. You know what I mean? All right. We're gonna get animated money dropping from No IQ, because he's a swell guy. Thank you, No IQ. Is next month's wallet counted in this auction too? Hey, Cobra. So we're gonna close out this month, and so next auction is when you'll open up the next wallet. That makes sense to you guys. That makes sense. Good to see you, Cobra. Cobra, I forgot to tell you when I was on the phone with you earlier, in an upcoming video, I shout you out. I don't say anything mean, I mention you. I should say something mean, though. That's actually not a bad idea. Alright, let's see. So, who do we got here? We got Create, as always, and Hammy, as always. Good to have you guys moderating and keeping things on lockdown. We got Kilroy. We got Chuck E. Cheese. We've got Paulie Buck, although he's probably not going to hang around long, because that's what he does. He drops in and he leaves. No IQ. Samulak. Some stuff tonight that Samulak is going to like. Timbo Slice. Where's my sandwich?
Where's my sandwich?
That's Timmy. So, Tim, there was a street boxer named Kimbo Slice who became viral on YouTube. And then he ended up getting pulled into the UFC. Dana White saw him, saw a marketing opportunity, pulled him into the UFC. He had a couple of fights, and then he ended up dying. Smur, what's going on, Smurfy? Brandon the Buttery Buttree, hello, good to see you. So I just call you Timbo Slice. Samuelak says that's old school MMA. Old school MMA is, I think of like the first ones, like UFC 1 through like 5. I have those on DVD where it's just bare knuckle, no holds barred, tournament style. That was epic. No weight classes. Hoist Gracie with an R, but you pronounce it with an H. Just to drop some knowledge on Cobra and Hambone, because that's what you do for Brazilians in Portuguese. The R is pronounced with an H. Pride fighting. Brandon Buttrey knows, right? This is Pride right here. If I go into the Dorito Duel, this is a clip from Pride fighting. Dan Fry. Is it Don or Dan? I'm having a brain cramp. Don Fry, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, he looked like Tom Selleck. I guess this gigantic Japanese guy. Epic. They just were going nuts. But the thing about... I think it was Don Fry. The thing about Pride fighting. You were allowed to punt kick guys in the head while they were like on the ground. So those were the days. But old school UFC, no gloves. The only thing you couldn't do is eye gouge, and you couldn't bite. Tonight's add-on, we got RoboCop. Alright, this is a $46 plus semi-numismatic collectible coin, limited mintage. And so tonight, that is going to be your add-on. You will take it and you will like it. 5,000 mintage. Extremely low mintage. Alright. So that is tonight's add-on. Let's get started with Big John McCarthy. And again, thank you, No IQ, for the generosity. Alright, we're going to start with the Chinese myths and legends. Starting this off at Spot. Which is... Spot is $33. $32.72. We'll just start it at $33. Semi-numismatic glory. Bam. There you go. Myths and legends. We were selling these at $44 as the add-on. Cobra starting us off at $33. Mintage, says Elvis. That's right. Where's my proper pronunciation? Mintage. And where's my proper welcome to Cobra? There you go, Cobra. We didn't forget. Alright, we got Smur, Maddie Smur at 34. The multi-crosses should be in tomorrow. So those will go in your wallets. Everything should ship out Saturday or Monday. I'm just here for the for the giveaways. Counting it down 3. You guys are letting him get away with this for nothing. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. What's up, FB? And we are... Wow, this is a steal. We are stolen. Congrats. Chinese myths and legends going to Maddie Smur. Smur, would you like an add-on? And he's going to say, I would like 2, please. I would like 2. Oh. So none of you are going to be able to go to the coin show in Philly and meet me? That's effed up, guys. Kilroy's like, let me know when you're going. I was like, I wasn't planning on going, but I guess, alright, Kilroy, if you're going, I'll go. Here, this is when I'm going. Kilroy's like, I'm not going. I'm not gonna go. I was like, Randy, are you gonna go? He's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'm like, God dang it. Smur, you got 2. Thank you, Create, for keeping an eye on it all. By the way, did anybody in the Discord buy the King Tut knives? I didn't look. My guess is no. My guess is you haven't, but I don't know. I wasn't in there a lot today. Smur. Alright, I got you on the 2, Smur. Today's stuff is gonna mail, like, this Saturday. So, yeah. It's in Philadelphia, Brandon. Kilroy, just forget what it is. It's like a wedding or something. Skip it. Skip it, Kilroy. No IQ, it's May 10th. I posted in Discord, there's like a thing that you could use to get in for free. Ida Panzerotti. I don't even know what that is. Let me know when it is in Texas. What's up, kitten? Yeah, I probably am not going to go to Texas anytime soon. So no IQ, it's in Philadelphia on May 10th, Saturday. I'll be there in the morning. South Jersey may as well be annexed by Pennsylvania. You know? There's gold tonight, by the way, guys. We have gold, and we will do some pre-sales. Tell her to move herself. Say she's lazy. And when you were a kid, you had to move everything out yourself. 5 miles uphill. Thank you, Boovie Cody. My, what do you call it? Subscribers, guys. We might break 80,000 tonight. Wouldn't that be awesome? No IQ. It's in Discord, in the announcements, and also on my YouTube channel. Cobra, I didn't like a couple of the things that you told me to get. My kids didn't either. We should have just stuck with what I typically get, you son of a gun. My wife might like it, but I didn't like it. The kebab was yucky. It was just like a weird type of sausage. I don't like lamb. So that lamb, whatever you told me to get, no bueno. The chickpea thing you told me to get, no bueno. One of them you said is nice. I don't know. I think you said all of it was nice. And I was like, I feel bad eating lamb. You know what I mean? I kind of feel bad. Hummus? That's not Indian. Hummus is like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, Brandon. 35 to Hammy. 38. Matt Smur coming over the top, dropping bombs. I had Indian food, Brandon. Indian food. Chuck says the baby version of an animal always tastes best. Counting it down to Smur. He says nasty. No, it was good. Although it's good in gyros. We are sold to Matthew Smurf. Thank you, Smurf. Chicken tikka masala is good. Yeah, chicken tikka I like without the masala. Who won this? Smur won that. Not a fan of Indian food. Uh-oh, Cobra. We got a problem here. Buttery Buttery's calling you out. I don't know. It's no bueno. Hell Creek Trading. Holy crap. Talk about a blast from the past. What's going on, Hell Creek? How the hell are you? Good to see you. Guys, Hell Creek was buying from me way back when. I believe Hell Creek. Hell Creek. Does your name start with an A? Your real name, does it start with an A? Am I wrong? I feel like it starts with an A. If it's an A, then I remember. If it's not, then I effing don't remember. But I feel like it's an A. Followed by... Well, I don't want to give... Yep, alright. Yep, I remember his real name, and it's been years. 2 years at least. Maybe even 3. It's good to see you. Alright, starting bid on this beauty. Oh, there you go. Hell Creek. Dude, and now look at the price of gold. Got a Barber quarter, friends. Barber quarter. It's been 84 years has entered the chat. Dude, I don't think I posted. I should have a section for memes. The only problem is I feel like people will get... They'll take things too far. Check this out. Let me see if I can find... Here. Hopefully I can find it. Hang on, I might be able to find it. Hold on. My brother-in-law sends me so much shit. For every 15 things he sends me, I send him 1. Let me see. You guys keep bidding as I try to find a very important meme. And then Paulie Buck and his brother are sending me 40 million flippin' things. Where is it? Oh, I know how to find it. Here we go. I sent it to this one friend of mine. Alright, where is it? 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 There we go. There we go. Here we go. I found it. Oh, let me turn the volume down. I don't want to get... Alright, so Elvis, here you go. AI is incredible. Rose is frozen and he's just chilling on the the door. Alright, so what are we at? We're at 10 to Kilroy, 2, 1, and fast counting, sold to Kilroy. Kilroy, you can't you just skip your daughter's dorm thing? Come on, man. It's like the one time you'll ever get to meet me. Ever. And you're not going. You gotta tell your daughter, too bad, you're staying in college. Kilroy, do you want an add-on? 5,000 mintage. I'm about $7 below everything else on eBay. Let me know if you want it. Not if I want to live. Fair enough. I'll accept it. No add-on. No problem. Next up! Not if I want to live, he says. All right, next. There you go, Samulak. You can see the date. We are working with an SLQ here, 1925. Oh my God, everybody run. Here comes Buddha. Baby Nelipra. Thank you for becoming a member. It's like a lot of Sid's friends. Cobra. What do we got? 8 to Hambone. Hambone is at 8, counting it down. 3. 2. 1. And we are... That was quick. Hambone taking no prisoners. Hammy. Hambone, would you like an add-on? You got the SLQ for also dirt cheap. Hambone says no. Next. All right, here we go. Walking Liberty. $13, go! $13 to Kilroy. Samulak is punching people in their mustaches. The other day I went to, I had to go to the high school that my district feeds into, and they had an extended evacuation drill, and there were so many kids that I taught when they were younger, 4th grade and 7th grade, and they were all coming running up to me, excited to see me. It was so nice to see them. That's what makes teaching awesome. 3, 2, 1, and we are sniped by Kilroy. And we gotta do a really nice, delicious snipe
Home
here.
accidents last year, over 3 million people were disabled. 100,000.
There was toenail clippings in her pimento loaf. That's such a granny type of meal. Pimento loaf. Samuel's like, I like me some mean pimento loaf. Was that like olive bread? So flippin' disgusting. We are so... Tim Clark is even like, in the Great Depression, we didn't even eat pimento loaf. He's like, he was like, pimento loaf made us depressed in the Great Depression. Congrats, Kilroy, on the win. I make me laugh. That's all that matters. Tim is like, I'd yell at you if I could hear what you're saying. He's like, I'd go across the room to get my hearing aid, but that would mean I'd have to put my prosthetic leg on. All right, let's go with he's like parts. He's just like all parts. All right, starting bid. It's like an action figure. Assembly required when you're trying to get Timbo Slice out of the house. We've got a Ben Franklin 1954 half. Kilroy is at 15. There you go. Tim, you're a good sport, pal. Counting it down to Samuelak at 16. I want to watch that movie again. That's called Avengement. Very brutal movie. It's great. Brandon Buttery Butttree is at 18. Brandon Buttery Butttree. Counting it down to 1. Sniped by Tim. This is my favorite snipe. Looks like there was a mint mark. Oh yeah. Denver, good eyesight. I don't even look for this stuff. I'm just like, here. $50. Yep, Denver, good eyesight. Denver Franklin half. Brandon at 20, counting it down 3. No, I don't think anybody would, Tim, but I don't think you can anymore because of your glaucoma. Counting it down 2. We are at 1. And we are sold.
Okay.
Congrats, Butttree. Buttery Butttree, would you like an add-on? So no IQ, do you think you're gonna go to the show? And Butttree let me know. He says, yes, I want an add-on. You got it, handsome. Guys, Butttree is known as Face Man. He's the Face Man. And we've got one more. This is the last constitutional of the night. This one's a 1950. So we're going to start this 1950. This older Franklin half at $16. Go. Alright, no IQ. It'd be nice to meet you if you can go. 16 to Brandon. Harvester! New to stacking. How you doing, Harvester? Good to see you. Sold to Brandon Buttry.
Keep the change.
Good job, Brandon. Let me know if you want another add-on. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to the next item. Guys, make sure you welcome Harvester. He said he's new to the stacking world. So treat him well. Let him lead the way. Alright, let's do one of these. You guys went bonkers for these bad boys last time. One of us! Gooble gobble. Look at this beauty. Okay, because of all of these Libertods that I get offers on, I've stopped buying them because there's so flippin' many. But this one caught my eye. This is a Aztec blue holographic. This is number 91 out of 100. Gorgeous piece. Let's start this off at $86. Go. Limited mintage of these, and I did not get a lot because there was a high demand on these. Buddha says, I got one. These are gorgeous. 86 to Buddha. Smur just missed. One more dollar and Smur could get in the lead. Usually if Buddha's got an extra, he backs off a bit. So Smur throws another buck, and there he goes. Now watch. Buddha is going to go away. Or maybe not. Maybe he wants it. I don't know. Counting it down 3 to El Buddha. 89 to Smur. Smur saying, step aside, Buddha. Buddha's on the left. Smur is on the right. And that was in Cobra's backyard. Counting it down to Smurf at 3. 90 to Buddha. $91 to Smur. Harvester, you gotta be a member of the channel to bid, bud. And the bid that you dropped there too is entirely too high. I wouldn't even allow you to spend that. Whoever heard of an auctioneer who would stop you? 92 to Buddha. 2 to Smur. The fight continues. 1 to Smur. And we are sold to Smur. Well fought fight. Thank you, both of you. Buddha, if I happen to have another one, I'll just DM you and see if you end up wanting one. Next up, alright, let's go with these. Actually, let's go with this. Here we go. We've got the SpongeBob Square Pantalones. I've never heard of that, Stormy. You could say you're one of a kind. Thank you, Harvester. I appreciate you, bud. Alright, let's start this one off because Harvester's nice. We're going to start at $1. Go. Harvester's nice. We're going to start at $1. Go. Limited mintage on these. 25th anniversary. 25,000 of these beautiful SpongeBob Square Pantalones coins. 33 to Cobra. I don't have many of these. I don't have many of these, guys, so this is your shot. Alright, we're counting it down to Hammy Liver Lips. He's at 35. By the way, you're still below the wholesale price. So, just letting you know, Hambone is going to get this possibly below wholesale. Remember, spot's 33. Smur got him with a quick snipe. Let's go with, we haven't done this one in a while. Fat guy on a moped snipe. Outdoor Conquest. What's going on, pal? Oops. Nana, go back upstairs. Get up. No, we'll save Nana for later. 3 to 38. Guys, make sure you check out Outdoor Conquest's channel if you're into hunting and outdoor awesomeness. Guys, 79,903 subscribers. We are getting close to the 80,000. Close. Soon. Maybe by the time it's bedtime. I don't know. 79,903. Just astonishing. Counting it down to... I know, kitten. Yes, correct, Harvester. You joined for $2. And then you bid. And we are sold. 38 to Smur. Thank you, Smur. I didn't see in the Discord if anybody answered me also about the King Tut. I'm just curious if anybody bought it yet. I want to see the thing in person. I don't think anybody did. Nope. It's pretty freaking cool, though. 2-ounce silver. That company Spectres keeps releasing some sick pieces like that. I bought the Switchblade, which is coming to me with the Maltese crosses. And then you guys saw I have the Teddy Roosevelt blade on my desk. Alright, since we're on movies and licensed products, Back to the Future 2. Tip for the host. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're going to start this off at $1. Go. Teddy Roosevelt ate lamb. He would have probably eaten squirrel. He would have eaten squirrel. Outdoor Conquest, I appreciate you. Your cheap brother didn't drop a dime. He just came in, said hello, and then he left. That son of a gun. You have my permission to smack the glasses off his face. Smur is at 34. Counting it down 3. Oh, look at that. There he goes. Now we've got the brothers battling as who's gonna... Paulie matches outdoor. Thank you, Paulie. I didn't even know you were here. I lurk with the best of them. Counting it down 2. Shamed him into it. You know I did. That's the Jewish mother in me that came out there to give a little guilt trip. That's a little Jewish mother inside of me. I made him talk, Elvis says. 36 to Cobra. I believe that is called stalking. Counting it down 2. 1. And you guys are letting the British Giant take this away? There he goes. The British Giant just won. Cobra, would you like an add-on, sir? And guys, make sure you check out Cobra's channel. Cobra's got something really exciting in the works. Alright, Outdoor, thank you, buddy. Guys, just so you know, I was friends with Outdoor Conquest before I was friends with Paulie. Then Paulie came around. Oh, they've got the Mandalorian movie is going to be coming out. This is the Mythosaur. We're going to start this off at super duper below wholesale 45. These are not cheap, and I'm starting it low. $45 to Brandon. Brandon got the actual sculpt piece, didn't you, Brandon, if I remember correctly? And then along came Paulie. Buttery Buttrey at 45. Counting it down 3. Yeah, you got the actual head. That was cool. 1. And we are sold. Oh, we got a Smurf snipe. I thought we were sold, and we have a Smurf snipe. Take a drink of water, lady. She did so much exercising on that trampoline. She needed a water sip. Buttrey at 47. Are we gonna have a Friday night stream? Not in the near future, Harvester. Right now, my schedule, I like to keep the weekends open, and they're not even open because I spend half the time at my kids' hockey. So probably not, but it could happen. It could happen. Right now, I used to be Tuesdays, but because of scheduling, we went to Wednesdays. But it slides, it moves, it shifts. Brandon, you got this for so much less than I paid for it. That coin used to be a lot more expensive. I paid... Do you want to know how much I paid for it? There you go, Elvis. Elvis knows. And Elvis, you got it at cost then. I didn't even make a profit on it. They were expensive. The price came down to earth a little bit. Is anybody in here, like, can we get a monitor reveal? Yeah. I love showing this stuff off, dude. You ask any of these guys, I show this stuff off. If you follow me on Instagram, I post pictures of the whole thing. I've got this entire wall of comics. And then I got this wall of art and some money. So, like, they work as different backdrops. I've done like me sitting here in front of this, facing that way. And this was a backdrop. And this was all backlit. And then I've done some with that behind me. But lately I've been doing this as the backdrop. Right? Working in a limited space, I try to make the best of it. And so I made essentially 3 different sets on the different walls. Yeah, so speaking that, Tim, you know it. Speaking of comics, do any of you... Shut up, Paulie, you fucker. I'm gonna have to call Verizon tomorrow to shut Paulie up. I have to call Verizon. I'm writing this down. Call Verizon. Paul's in the Midwest in the middle of nowhere and his internet's faster than mine. There we go. Call Verizon. I'm calling Verizon tomorrow. Alright, so check this out, guys. We've got some gold. Do you want to go to gold or do you want to do some more silver first? Let me know. Internet speed. Bust out an ounce. Well, we could do some pre-sales. If you want. Bust out an ounce, he says. Alright, let's do... Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. I got this item up for you. So we're gonna do a bid. Starting bid, 10th ounce. Here we go, the Gold Imperial Eagle. Some of you missed these. Here's your chance. We're gonna start the bidding at $375. This is a great opportunity. Cheapest price you can get these online right now are $444. That is the cheapest price. I want to see a brawl, so we'll start this at $375. $375 to Timbo Slice. Yeah, you go online. 1/10 ounce. Gold Imperial Eagle Spain. Let's see here. Yeah, they're going for... Let's look. I'm looking... $467. I'm looking online. Here's one on eBay, $467. An online supplier of these is at like $446. So we're at $380 on the Spanish doubloon. Limited mintage piece. Counting it down, 3. Counting it down, 2. Counting it down, 1. And we got a snipe from Tim. Nice snipe, pal. Big dogs. I answered your question about the silver dragon coin on the bar. Those, I think, nest inside the silver bar. Unless that wasn't you. So, you or somebody else. I can't remember. Wasn't it you in Discord that asked that? Right? It was you that has like the 17 different names. And we are... sold! Alright, we are sold. Alright, we are sold. $385 to Timbo Slice. Nice win, Tim. Tim, do you want an add-on? No, thank you. Smur. I don't have 10 ounce silver. Smur, do you want one for the same price? $385. $385. I can match it. Get you one. Orcus, what's up? You got it. Smur picks one up. Also, $385 to Smur. Guys, sub 400 for 10th ounce semi-numismatic like this? It's insane in the membrane. It's going, Orcus. It's going. Hope you're doing well. Now it's a real brawl. $1. Let's see what happens on this. $1. What is the gold contents? 4.9's fine, bud. Pure gold Spanish doubloons. The very first pure gold coin that Spain has ever minted. Guys, if you're not up by like 300 something, Empire Precious Pokemon, hello. We're at 360 to Elvis, 365. Guys, you are way below the price. Let's see at this one here too. Let's see. 1/10 ounce gold Imperial Eagle Spain. Here's a site that's got them for $446. Kagan's is at $446. $370 to Smur, and they're a major supplier of these. You guys have seen Kagan's on Paulie Buck's channel. They have the Imperial Eagles at $446. Right there. 10th ounce. And they're a major supplier to wholesalers and retail companies. And I am below that right now. $370. We're at $370, guys. Counting it down. 3 to Smur. 2 to Smur. 1 to Smur. And we are... We'll do O'Doyle rules on that one. Not bad. Dude, you got a killer price. I just showed you the U.S. suppliers website. That's what I just showed you. And they're at $446. Guys. Are you kidding me? Alright. I can't keep doing that. Let's go on to the next item. Oh my goodness. I'm just joking you. Here we go. $1. Go. Let's see. We're just gonna keep these brawls going. Just a guy. $1. That's right. We're at $1. $3.50 to Elvis. Elvis looking to get a sniper deal here. Cobra at $3.55. Cobra just woke up. Orcus at $3.60. We've got another brawl here. Thank you, Create. Just a guy says, this channel works unlike Coin Crew and Mrs. Coin Crew. What do you mean? I don't know if that's good or bad, just a guy. I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know how to take that. But yes, they are different people than I am. Counting it down 2. I've been doing this on YouTube for 6 years now. I'm one of the originals on here. They are blocked. For what? What'd they do? He's Mr. Coin Crew? Oh, that's right. You are. That's right. I can tell now by the avatar. What do you mean they're blocked? Why? Your other account is blocked? Oh, yes, that happened too. Just a guy. Sold to Smur. Dude, Keith, one night there was a guy who was one of us, and I was nothing but nice to him. These guys will tell you. Hold on, let me do this before I tell you the story, Keith. Just a guy. Hold on, 375. Who won that? Smur? I gave this guy freebies, and he came here. No, just a guy. He came in one night. There was something that was said about the president, and it wasn't even bad. And all of a sudden, people are like, you see in the chat, disappearing, like so and so's blocked, so and so's banned, so and so's kicked. It kept on happening over and over and over. The Benedict Arnold of our generation. And it turned out that this guy, who was a moderator, just started blocking people out of nowhere. And so we all finally realized what happened. By the time we figured it out, I was able to ban him, boot him. I called him out on it. And it took like 3 weeks to get everybody off the banned list. And it screwed up. Some people had to create new accounts because I couldn't even fix it. Even adding them as moderators, dude. It was horrible. Correct. And we made him a moderator just to be nice to him. I felt bad for him. He was an army veteran and he didn't have a lot of money. And I sent him free silver. There was a bar that he really liked. And I felt bad for him, so I sent him it for free. And that's how the guy repaid me. It was awful. I was so angry. $3.50 to Hambone. Guys, you got to get this into like the 380 range. Come on. $3.55 to Cobra. So Keith, I'm going to have to look and see if you were blocked. I'm going to switch to my regular channel and watch. Let me know what happens. Because he just went through and just started blocking people. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. And then we are sniped by Paul Anthony. What's going on, Paul? And there's people in here that were blocked. CJ was blocked. Rec was blocked. Crap, I don't even remember who else. Orcus was blocked. Orcus was new. There were new people who signed up also for the auctions. Brand new, first time customers. And then one of the moderators was just booting people. What's up, CJ? Counting it down to Paul Anthony. CJ, don't miss on these deals, bro. Counting it down to cheaper by $60, $70 below the United States supplier. One. We are tech with Aditya. Thank you. Sold. We'll do this one.
Roadhouse.
So, Paul Anthony got that one. Paul, would you like an add-on? Oh, yeah, Yoxnav. And there's no way I can fix it either, because he's not in my blocked list, so I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Silver Crazed Mama, how are you?
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one.
Alright, there we go. $1 starting bid. $3.65 to Hammy Liver Lips. The Eric auction? What's the Eric auction? We're at $3.65. Hambone is gonna get a ridiculous deal steal. Somebody stop him. Somebody throw the waffle iron at him. I'm slow counting this one. That's ridiculous. Oh, that is... I just see just a guy, Keith. L. Yes, I have it. Sorry, I was like, Eric. I was like, what are you talking about? Eric. Who's Eric? I have it right here next to me. And D. And exclamation mark. Corey Kunkel, you're missing some killer deals on gold. $3.65. And that went to... Who the heck just won that? Hambone? Hammy Liver Lips. Hambone. Spark, do you ship to Australia? I don't at this time. I don't at this time. But don't worry, Kunkel. Final offer on the Imperial Eagles bin, $3.85. I can't go any cheaper than that, guys. Some of you got ridiculous prices. These are going for $446 on the U.S. supplier's site who sells wholesale to the retail customers. Yes, it is, Chris. So this is your chance to get in at a cheap price. Thank you, Nancy, for joining. So $3.85. Herb picked them up. Good price, dude. I was showing prices earlier. They're going for $4.60 on eBay. Herbie got two. Herbie, would you like an add-on? And we're going to do the Eric auction in just a moment. And we'll do some pre-sale gold too. All right, so yeah, you're gonna understand what the Eric auction is right now. It's like Eric auction. All right, so those of you that were in here the other day, it was a couple weeks ago, Darth Stacker, friend of the channel, he has stage 3 liver cancer. You saw the one night he was putting in his GoFundMe information. And so what we're going to do tonight, this is out of the kindness of CJ. CJ says, I'm going to donate the Eric. Right? Is this Eric the Red? Or whatever? Who the heck was this guy? Help me out here. Hang on. We're going to be doing the auction on this one. My Viking knowledge. Yeah, Eric the Red. Okay. So we're going to... This is a 2-ounce ultra high relief. Eric the Red. 500 pieces. High relief. Comes in the wooden Viking... The wooden Viking shield. Every dollar that comes from this goes to Darth Stacker. $1 starting bid, go. Swamp Boy, there will be some gold pre-sales, and I think I have some gold on hand too. So $1. These go for about 300 something bucks on retail. We were pre-selling these at $2.89 or something like that. I forget the pre-sale amount, but every dollar from this is going straight to Darth. Again, this was on behalf of CJ, so thank you, CJ. We'll slow count it, and then whatever the price is at the end of this, we close it out. We're gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1, and we got a snipe. 175 to Ham. To check for blocked people. She sent me a link. Let me open up Studio. YouTube Studio. And then let me open up my email. Blocked people list. See and manage. It says no users currently blocked. See and manage the Google accounts that you have blocked. Blocking, but not on Google. Blah blah blah. I'll have to look. Alright, I'll have to look later, and as I clicked back, and I'll have to look. I'm looking at the... I'll have to read into this later on. Let me look on here, though. There's the community tab in Studio. Right? Isn't it in the community tab? I'm gonna let that keep going. Community. That's mentions. Settings. Settings. Community moderation. Let me look in blocked. Hidden. Crew. Nothing's coming up as crew. Coin. Let's see. Those are moderators. Coin that. His and hers coins. I don't even see you in my blocked list, dude. I'll have to look later. I'm on my thing right now clicking. I typed in Control F. Coin crew. If I do, watch. So you know I'm not like lying to you. I can't do this though right now because I'm trying to sell stuff, but right here I typed in coin crew and I'm looking and I'm not seeing 0 So it's not showing up as blocked. It's through Google. Not studio. Alright. Not in studio. Yeah, that guy totally says no blocked. Oh, I'm under different. Alright. I'll have to look later on. For sure. Eric the Red counting it down. 185, 3, 2, Silver Crazed Mama, it's okay, 1. And I didn't see your names on the, I had a list of 12, which doesn't make any sense. Because I have a long list of like hundreds on the blocked list. And normally it's on there. And that's how I found the other people who were blocked. Sold 185. Well, now I'm going to be thinking about this. I want to know what the hell it is. That combat medic effed up so much stuff, guys. You should have seen it. Thank you. Who the hell won that? Hambone won it. Thank you, Hammy Liverlips. But Silver Crazed Mama and just a guy you guys saw, I just did a Control F in studio. Coin crew didn't come up. The word crew didn't come up. And this happened with a couple people. CJ had to create a different account. Orcus, I don't think he did. There's another guy named Silver Jim or something like that. He needed to create a new account. I called out the guy and I blasted him on socials, and I almost doxed him, but I was like, that's going nuclear. I'll refrain from doxing people. I wouldn't want people doxing me no matter what, so. Alright, thank you, Ham. Alright, next. Here we go. Dark Side of the Maple Leaf. Limited mintage that happened to us. I sent you a link for Google to check your different emails. I know, but when I looked at the one, it's only 12 people on the blocked list, and it's just phone numbers. I'll have to look later on. So I might be in the wrong thing. Thank you, CJ. Dark Side of the Maple Leaf. Starting the bid at $75 go. There will be some more gold. Stick around. See, now it's going to annoy the heck out of me because now I want to fix it. But, like, you guys aren't even on the blocked list. And then in the other thing, you're not on the blocked list. But I see these accounts that you're on here with. King or Queen? Sorry. This is the King. 75 to Smur. Yeah, I type in crew and it's not even there. Big Dog says, you sold this to me years ago. And we are sold. Sold. Keith, have your wife or you email me the phone number too. Because I, today, turned something off on my new phone because my wife and I were sharing the same contact pool, and I toggled something off. I was using ChatGPT to figure it out. Toggled off my Gmail thing. We were using the same Gmail pool in the iCloud. Turned it off, and then a whole bunch of users or contacts I had are not on there now. I had texted Salivate Metal, and then I toggled this thing off. Then he texted me back, and it was just his phone number. I'm like, what the heck is this? 321 sold to who? Smur. You're an animal. Thank you, Smur. Are we at 80,000? No, we're probably... 80,205! We broke 80,000! 80,200... Sorry, 205. Wow, I can't read. 80,025. 80,025. Awesome, guys. 80% of the way there. Very excited. I hope that this momentum keeps going. You trusted Skynet. Yeah, Terminator. Never trust Skynet ever. Congrats on the win, Smur. Next. Another beautiful collectible piece. And then we're going to switch back to some more gold. Yeah, right, big dogs. You're a silly fellow. Alright, this next piece is a mintage of 3,000. These are going for 135 bucks on eBay. This is the last one I have in stock. This is the French Lunar silver ultra high relief proof coin. Beautiful piece, comes in the display box. We're gonna start this off at 105. Go. 105. Go. Comes with the display box and the COA. And there you got the... Oopsies, here we go. Oh no, I had it right. That was upside down. Beautiful piece. High level of detail. These go for $1.35, $1.20.
I'm the dude.
Alright, there you go. $1, go! What are you guys doing? Come on, $2? Guys, ultra high relief. Proof. What's going on here? You're not even at spot? At least go to spot. This is like crazy. Thank you, Kilroy. Kilroy gonna go 3. Well below wholesale, 2. Counting it down to 1. Kilroy's getting a steal on this one, and we are sold Kilroy for the win. What was even the trigger? Somebody said there was like Trump coins or rounds I was selling, and somebody's like, I wouldn't buy those, or it was something so dumb like that, and the guy got all upset. Thank you, Keith. Got all upset and then just started booting people left and right out of nowhere arbitrarily. Very, very odd person. And then I found out from a lot of people that he was like a weird dude. So Kilroy with a crazy steal. Alright. Limited amount of these. Down to my last. Let's see how many of these I got. Yes, another streamer said he's a whack job. Yeah. Alright, guys, I only have 3 of the Continental John Wick rounds. Bin 36. Bin 36. Spots at 33 right now. Bin 36 on the John Wick rounds. One to Pete, 2 to Buddha. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Buddha. When Buddha does that, that's out of pure mercy. Sometimes if it's like a really good deal, he pounces, but usually some of them are mercy bids. Pete, do you want an add-on? Give one to CJ. CJ, you got one. Buddha said give it to CJ. Buddha's a very generous fellow. CJ, do you want one of the add-ons? Buddha, Pete, Clark, CJ. All right. We're going to do a couple more of these, and then we're hopping over to... Just do these two, I guess. Disney. Oh! Alright, Gold SJD. I think I have something that I could accommodate. Let me do this real quick. You're a funny guy. Alright, 65. Go on the pair. Mini, I have to look and see what I have in stock. Gold SJD, you missed earlier. I actually put up a Mythosaur coin. I actually don't know if I have any left, to be honest with you. Wait, I might have... I do have one thing. I actually ordered some other stuff today. Oh, he just wants to see one. He just wants to see one. I mean, there's so many different on the stream. Alright, I'll put one up in a second for him to see. 65 to Smur. I'll put up the coolest ones that I have. Alright. Gold SJD. Well, it's hard to see. But sure. I couldn't tell who it is, but I think now it's microscopic on my screen. Counting it down, Smur's gonna steal Mickey and Minnie. And Daffy and... was it Daisy? Counting it down, 1. And we are... sold! Dude, you got a killer deal on that one. Alright, so Mickey and Minnie... Daisy. Alright. Alright, Gold SJD. Congrats, Smur, on the win. Gold SJD and everybody else, these are not for sale, but this is just because somebody wants to see something. This is just a show and tell thing. Alright, so this is a $10 Gold SJD. Are you in there right now? I have 3 that I'll show. Gold SJD probably left. Alright, here we go. So the first one, this is a silver, pure silver 10-ounce Beskar bar, but this is also a coin. So this is from Niue. 10-ounce silver bar. Beskar bar. This is 2022. Alright, so there's that one. Pretty cool. 10-ounce piece. Here's another show and tell piece, which is, I think, I'm going in order from cool to coolest. Okay, we've got a 10-ounce Han Solo in carbonite, pure silver bar. No bidding for 300. Get out of here. Can't get that for 300. You crazy? Beautiful right there. I hope Mike DA is looking at this. And then this is the coolest one that I've got. This is, and I think everybody knows what's coming up next. This is a pure silver Death Star coin. It's about 8.5 ounces. Replica of the Death Star. Solid. It's not hollow. Okay. And you can see it's a coin because it's got the seal of Niue on the bottom. This is 300 grams. Okay. And you can see the mint mark there in the year. But these are pretty cool. Looks like the Death Star. It's a... Actually, this is a coin. So there's that. That's the show and tell time. Show and tell time is now over. Back to selling. We're going to do some gold pre-sales. We're going to do some death kidney stone. Serious death kidney stone. Mike DA approves. Alright, well thank you, Mike DA. We're still working on him to watch the originals. Alright, he wants to bid on the Death Star? That's not for sale, and it would be quite pricey. What do you have on hand? Well, I sold out of the Imperial Eagles. Let me look on here. Make one that shoots. It's a 7mm kidney stone. Gold check lion. Buddha, I'm just curious what you would offer for the 1-ounce gold check lion. Buddha is trying so hard to get the 1-ounce gold check lion. I could certainly pre-order them. I don't want to get rid of the ones I have on hand. But yeah, we can pre-order. Absolutely. I could do the pesos of dos. I have everything priced and ready to go. Everything is for sale, you said. Just expensive. And he's like, there you go. It's true. If he makes me a crazy offer that I can't walk away from, I would do it. But you can't find the check lions. You can't find them. The backdated ones, forget it. Actually, he said I bought the 2025. And I don't even remember buying the 2025. He's like, you bought it when I bought mine. Let me look here. He said I bought it. I don't remember buying it. Maybe I thought about doing it and I didn't pull the trigger. So far I'm not coming across it. Maybe it's in the other tube. These are the Spanish doubloons, not in that one. So it's got to be in this one. And if it's not in here, then I don't know what to say. No. That's the Maltese cross. Oh, I did buy it. Alright, Buddha knows my collection better than I know my collection. I had the 2022 and I sold it. Those I really like. And Buddha wants this one. You don't need the old shabby one. This is the 1-ounce. What's the mintage on these? Like 1700 or 1500, right? Gold SJD. Very few of these are made. Maybe only 1,500. So because there's such a small amount, it makes them scarce. And so people want them. Buddha's got to make me an insane offer to get that off my hand, so... Alright, guys. Pre-sale gold time. Pre-sale gold. Let's go with 1/10 ounce gold eagles. Pre-sale. Why am I saying pre-sale and I have these here? Because I'm going to order them. But I'm just putting them on here so you guys can see. Alright. I'm gonna need check. And I need that lion. Make me an offer I can't refuse, and then I'll do it. Alright, gold 10th ounce eagles. I could do them at $3.75. How do you price your gold pre-sale pricing? Are they commensurate with the current lower spot prices from the current Kitco or from your wholesaler? My wholesale price. They have them listed for a certain amount. I go slightly above it. That's it. I'm looking live right now at my wholesaler's price. They've got their cost. And so I'm at slightly above what the cost is. Alright, so I'm at $3.75 for 1/10 ounce. Swamp Boy, you gotta be a member of the channel to buy, bud. Alright, so we're at $3.75. And then we are going to go now to... because I'm not seeing people going on those. Yeah, I'm looking here. Again, I'm one of the cheapest available. $417 BGASC SD $399. Hero $387. Pinehurst $385. Monument $379. Pimbex is $375.63. Swamp Boy is a member. Alright, Swamp Boy. I got you down for 1. So if moderators can help Swamp Boy, let him know how it works with payment, shipping, and all that stuff. That would be so helpful. So Swamp Boy, we got you for 1. Bin 1 to Big Dogs. There you go, Big Dogs. Attaboy. I got Big Dogs for 1. Somebody that foreign 1/10. Which foreign 1/10, Elvis? If you're asking for the Spanish doubloons, those are all gone, buddy. But I have other Spanish 1/10s coming up. Not Spanish. Other 1/10s, foreign stuff. Last call on the 1/10 ounce gold eagles. Otherwise, we are moving on to the next items. Last call. Alright, next up. We are doing bin... Bin 367 on 10th ounce maples. Bin 367 on 10th ounce maples. Let me get this off the screen. Bin 375 10th ounce maples. Let me see here too. Gold. I did get Big Dogs, thank you. 367 for a maple. 367. In fact, let me write down. I'm gonna do Swamp Boy and Big Dogs. Thank you, Create. Swamp Boy, could you please do me a favor too? Can you throw mine into May's wallet in case I buy more in May? Yes. For you, I can. I did, Gold SJD. We just saw it maybe, I forget how long ago that was. 20 minutes ago, maybe? Crazy, crazy, right, kid? Alright, let's see here. We got... We've got Swamp Boy Big Dogs. Alright, last call on the gold 10th ounce. Alright, we are moving on to Gold Britannia's bin. 1/10. I didn't get there yet, Elvis. Hang on, buddy. Alright, 1/10 Brits. We are at $365 on the 1/10 ounce Gold Britannias. Gold Britannias. We're getting there, Elvis. Patience, my friend. Patience. Can the 191 open up wallets? Yeah, I've been allowing it lately. I've been allowing it. Bin 1 on the maple to Big Dogs. Alright. Big Dogs that got you on the gold. 1/10 ounce. Thank you, Big Dogs. Maple. Nice pickup. Alright, last call on the Britannias. What I should do is have like a picture up in the future so you guys aren't just staring at nothing. Alright. Bin. Krugerrand times. Bin. Freddy Krugerrands. Steve Woods. $364 on the Krugerrands. 10th ounces. My favorite. They're going to become my favorite because there's going to be less affordable things out there. Bin. 1 to Elvis. There you go, Elvis. You go all crazy and freaky naughty. 1/10 Krug. Hey, Elvis, if you buy another Krugerrand, I'll drop $5 off of each. If you want to get real crazy, I'll go $3.59 for you. Because we're at $364. I'll go $3.59 if you want one. If you want 2. If you take 2, I'll drop to $3.59 on both. Elvis. And if you can't, don't worry about it. No. Do it, he says. Do it. You got it, pal. We got 2 for Elvis. We're at $3.59 on those bad boys. Big Dogs with the 1. Maple. Elvis on the 2. 10th ounce. Krugerrands. Big Dogs, bin 1 on the Brit. No. Big Dogs, I'll give you 1 on the Brit too. Big Dogs, 1 on the Brit for $365. Gold 1/10. Brit 1. And I'm gonna do you a dude move too, Big Dogs. Give me 1 second. Let me get this typed in and then I'm gonna help you out also. Just how I did with Elvis, because you just bought 3 things. Big Dogs, I'm lowering your price down on each by $2. Brings the price $373 on the AGE and $365 on the Maple. And $363 on the Brit. 365 on the Brit. Sorry, 365 on the Brit. So 365 on the Brit, 365 on the Maple, and 373 on the AGE. Alright. Philharmonics, because you guys are getting all crazy and freaky on Philharmonics. Here we go. Bin. Yeah, he says we love you. We could carry this into your next wallet if you want, Elvis, because the stuff isn't going to arrive for about a week. 357 on the fills. That's cheap, guys, for 10th ounce stuff right now. That's a crazy price. He goes, I love you. $357 on a Philharmonic Austrian coin, 10th ounce. Dude, look at the price, guys. I gotta hold on, let me double check that I'm not, like, selling it for below my cost. Look at this! 10th ounce fills! 373 is the cheapest, 377 on eBay. Silver.com, 380, 382 on Hero Bullion. I'm 357. That's like very close to wholesale. Last call on the Philharmonics. Otherwise, we're moving on to one other gold coin. Last chance. I'm counting it down. Is Swamp Boy still here? 2 to Smurf. Bin 2. 357 to the Smurf. Let me get this on the sheet. Gold 1/10 fill. No IQ says I really wish I could. Listen, dude. Gold's not going anywhere. I understand. I totally understand the feeling. I totally get it. Oh my goodness. Guys! Let's see here. You're killing me, Empire. Bin! Alright, so we got Kilroy with 1, 2. Kilroy's on there. Kilroy, I mean, it's a great price, so what do you... I mean, you can't not do it, you know what I mean? Last call on these. Last call. I'm gonna double check one more thing. Pesos of dos es posible. Give me 1 second. All right. Next up, so I got Kilroy on there for 1 as well. Next, Pesos of Dos. You knew I was coming with the Pesos of Dos. Gold Dos Pesos bin. $182 gold Dos Pesos. Get them while they're hot. And then we are gonna wrap up. We got 1 to Coyote. 2 to CJ. Scott Thacker says, why did my axle have to go out? Alright, so Dos Pesos. Let me get these in the cart as well. Alright, last call on these. And then we're going to place the order. So, Chucky, you're welcome. Alright, so we've got 3 gold Dos Pesos in the cart for you guys. Okay, we've got 2 gold eagles. We've got, let me get this over here. Gold Britannias. We've got that in the cart, so we're good there. Gold Maple Leaf, bingo, that's good. Krugerrands, we got a couple of those in the cart. Freddy Krugerrands. Let's remove those. We don't... Guys, does anybody want quarter-ounce gold? 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. 5, 6, 12. Thank you so much. 1/3. Scott Thacker, if you message me on Instagram, I can try to get you into the Discord. That way you have more of an open communication with me, and you know, we could always try to help you out. All right, quarter ounce is Gold Eagle. Collectibles, it's been affecting things, Herbash. For collectibles, it has to some degree, but for bullion, not so much right now. Luckily, because that would have been scary. I heard a thing on the news today where, yeah, email me, Scott. Stormy at EmpirePreciousMetals.com. There's like a small toy company manufacturer that normally they say like once a year they get a $15,000 bill for importing their products that they have manufactured in China. And then the tariff thing happened and they tried to stop production and stop the shipment of the items from China, but it was too late already, and there was $1 million bill that they got. All right, so totals. So wait, is Swamp Boy here? I'm gonna check my email because yours is packed up, Smur. It's like all sealed up and put away. I can't really take it out right now, but it's very nice. It's very, very nice. Alright, so, Coyote. So here's what's happening, guys. What we could do is this. Those of you that did pre-sales on gold, I'm going to... Yep, I know, Tim. I'll send yours. Ship. Those that did pre-sales on gold, I can hold on to your wallets until these items come in, which will be next week. Like Herbash is doing. So I can carry your stuff over until next week, and then we'll go from there. And you guys don't have a ton of stuff in there, so I'll just like, I could just hold it for a bit for you if you want, like Herb is asking. Once it starts taking up too much room, then we close them out, right? So I've got Swamp Boy and Big Dogs, Elvis, Coyote, CJ, Smur. Well, Smur, I'll ship your stuff out, Smur, and I'll start a new wallet on your stuff because you've got a bunch of crap that's got to go out. Your stuff's got to go out. You're taking up half my house, Smur. All right, so totals. And I just got an email, looks like from Swamp Boy. All right, so Swamp Boy, are you still in here? Because my payment info is in the description. Let me go to my content. Live. And then I'll give Big Dogs his total in just a minute. Where is my payment info? Here we go. Hey, Arnie! What's up? Alright, so Swamp Boy, I'm sending you... What is this weird format that it's doing? The payment info's in the... How do I get rid of highlighting on this thing? Alright, you'll be able to see it. So, Swamp Boy, how are you sending payment? Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal? Thank you, Tim. Big Dogs, let me do your total for you real quick. Beta sort range, column, J, boom. Big Dogs, I've got your total at 1,103. Oh! I forgot also, does anybody want any of the add-on RoboCops? The add-ons, I forgot to clear those out. Whoops. We were at 39 during the stream. I'll do them at 38 if anybody wanted any before I moved on. Alright, cool, Kilroy. Thank you, Herb. So, Swamp, your total... Let me move this. Thank you, Scott. Swamp Boy, you had 375, and then you got to do times whatever. Correct percentage on top of your 375, and you can open a wallet for 9. No, CJ. I'm gonna carry this over into the next week, and then I'll ship the stuff, so you get an extra week out of it. I will, Big Dogs. I'm sure you're fine. Elvis, what is your picture of? I can't tell. Are you holding up a fish or are you just standing in camouflage? What is your picture of? Scott Thacker, too much math. Scott Thacker, did you email me? Because I'm not seeing... I didn't get the email, bud. Let me check my... Yeah, we sold them all. Swamp Boy, I emailed you back, bud. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got your email, but I emailed you the payment information. So all the payment information, I just actually sent it to you. Oh, there's going to be some really nice pre-sale things coming up in the Discord tomorrow. I'm looking at these offerings. These are pretty nice. All right. So, looks like we're all set, guys. So Swamp Boy, I sent you payment info. I responded to you. And I'm just waiting on Scott Thacker. My email is down below in the description, bud. Alright, everybody. Then that does it for the night. PayPal. Alright, so just do 375 times 1.04. 375 times 1.04 equals 390 plus 9 ship for the wallet. 399, Swamp. 399 is your total. Guys, have a great night. Thank you so much. We hit 80,000 subs earlier this evening. That was an awesome milestone to pass with you guys. I'm going to hit refresh now. It was 80,025. Holy sugar. Look at this. 80,229. $80,229. We gained like 300 during the stream. Wow, wow, wow. Hopefully we get 100. Big Dogs, you could send it to me. There we go. I got ya. I got it, Scott. Link to the Discord sent to you. Join. Go on in there. Say hello. Moderators will help you out. Create Craft is like the commander-in-chief of the moderators. But thank you guys for everything. Great night tonight. And I will see you on... Thank you, Coyote. I already know if I get the silver play button, it's going to go back there. Back in that... Let me get my head out of the way. Back there. It's going to go there. I'll slide the Stormtrooper over a little bit left, and then boom. That's where it's going on the wall. Algorithm. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on the next one, and I'll talk to you in the Discord. And hopefully somebody, one of you, comes to the Philadelphia Coin Show and meets me there. That'd be awesome. I don't want to be alone there. I know Tommy, Stacking NYC. I'll be hanging out with him at his table. I called him up. I'm like, Tom, I don't want to go alone. He's like, come hang out with me. So I'm going to go sit at his table. So that's where I shall be, guys. Love